guys, it's Hailey and welcome back to my crochet corner. And for today's video, it's gonna be a little bit different, but if you guys saw my 25 projects I want to try in 2025, that video that I did, this wasn't necessarily a project, but this was kind of like a group of projects that I want to explore, and it's basically trying new forms of crochet slash trying new hobbies, I guess, with yarn. So I talked about how I want to learn how to knit, how I want to learn how to do tapestry crochet, but the other thing that I said I wanted to try is to learn how to do tufting. And I'm so excited because the company Bees Gear reached out to me to send me some of their tufting equipment. So in today's video, we're going to put that to use and we're going to learn how to tuft. Bees Gear is a company on Amazon. I hope I'm saying their name correctly. I'll have it on the screen. But like I mentioned, they are a company on Amazon, so I'll have it linked down below for you guys to check out. They sent me their rug tufting gun with carpet trimmer kit with the frame, and the frame I believe was 29.5 by 29.5 inches. Before I show you guys the kit, we're going to talk about some qualities that the kit has. First, it is a complete starter set, which means it comes with all the equipment you need and you can also get the frame. Two is that it has a 2-in-1 pile mode, which is referring to the tufting gun. It can either cut, which means I guess it I don't know what the correct terminology is, but it either goes through and cuts the yarn right away and does the next one, or it can loop it and it basically you'll have little loops instead of just singular strands. Third, it is fast and efficient where you can do between 5 and 40 stitches per second. Fourth, it is easy and safe. What that means is it has a built-in safety feature. Second, it has speed control. And third, the handle is completely adjustable for your needs. Guys, look, this is the whole entire tufting kit. And if you guessed it, that back there is the frame in the box, but let's get into the starter kit. We're gonna go ahead and open this up together. So at first glance, whoa. First up, I see this gray felt with some texture on this side, like a white cloth. I'm pretty sure this is just where you tuft through. This is kind of like canvas almost. Oh, comes with a bunch of different colors. We have the guide. I'm just gonna show things off. No idea what they're called, but here are some of the first couple of pieces I see. Blade. This looks like some type of holder or something. This looks like a shaver. This looks like the barber. Some more clips, some screws and things. Then here is the actual tufting gun. Whoa. Whoa. As you guys can see, the frame is all set up. It was a little bit of a mission. One, it's had to do it with a screwdriver, and I knew if I did it with a screwdriver, it would have taken forever. So I thought I could use the drill. Do you guys see that? I smacked myself so hard. But it is built now. But to use it, you do have to mount it to a table. So the only table that I can really do that to is my table that is outside in our patio. So I'm gonna wait to do that later once the sun goes down. So I'll probably do that later this evening. But the whole entire frame is done. I put the cloth on and everything, so it is complete. It is now evening time and I spent the whole day looking on Pinterest different ideas of what to do with tufting slash punch needle inspiration for smaller rugs slash coasters or just like wall piece decor and stuff, and I put on the screen a couple of things that like caught my eye. What I realized afterwards is that with the yarn that's in here, there's not like a lot of one color. Like they're just like little small like balls of all the different colors, so it has to be a project that either one doesn't use a lot of yarn or two uses a lot of different colors, just little amounts of that color. This yarn feels so nice. But like as you can see, there's not a lot of each color, but I also don't know if like a lot of yarn is like required. I'm like brand new to this. I know nothing about this. Cleaning up the tufting gun itself doesn't look very difficult. It was pretty straightforward, and then it's already on the cut pile, which is the one I want to use. So I'm going to use that one instead of the loop. Outside now, so excuse the mess, but I brought all the stuff out here, and then I have the frame mounted onto this table out here, and this is where we're gonna work. So for like the designs, we have the 3 hearts that I was talking about. Then I did kind of like these 2 little frame pieces. This is if I can handle doing some more. So this one's just like 2 little flowers and like a little frame, and then this one is just like 1 little flower doodle in like another frame. So let's get to tufting. Now we just pull this and it pulls it through the needle. Power button, it's right here. You control the speed. This little knob right here is the speed. So let's just, first step was to put the fabric on the frame. Did that. Second step was to draw your pattern, which I did that. Third step is threading. Place the yarn threader through the needle and the yarn guide. I did that. Pull through the threader back through the hole, pulling the thread with it. Okay. 4, power and start. 5, click start, adjust speed if needed. So I don't think this is right. I just cut through the whole entire fabric. Okay, so the little guide here has like a question and answer, and it's like, why can't the yarn keep on the cloth? It says maybe I need to push harder on the cloth. Make sure you're tufting in the right direction. In the right direction. I didn't know there was a direction. Your tufting cloth is inferior. We recommend that beginners use the primary tufting with the yellow lines to control direction. 4, your tufting cloth is not stretched tight. I think it is. I think there's just no saving this piece right here. But as you can see right there, it finally went in right. Like right here, you can see it. But if you guys can see, you can see that now it actually looks like kind of like threaded in there and not just like this. It's not, this is what it was looking like before, like crazy fluff, but it's supposed to go through like that. You guys are gonna be like, Hailey, you are so dumb. But I just realized that I was stuffed in the wrong direction. In the right direction. Which was one of the steps. And at first I'm like, how could I possibly be tufting in the wrong direction? I've been going down, which I thought was the normal way to be maneuvering. No, you're supposed to be going up. Watch. You're lying right now. I'm back inside now. a little bit after our Tufting adventure. It was actually the easiest thing. I was convinced, like the ultimate convinced that it went in this direction, like top to bottom. Because that's normally how I feel like things normally flow, from top to bottom. I was convinced it went top to bottom when it went bottom to top. That's the only thing that I was doing wrong. I was over here trying to put pressure. I was trying to like change the speeds. No, it was as simple as I was going in the wrong direction. After I opened up this little booklet, and I think it was number 3, that said make sure you're going in the right direction. And I ignored it because I was like, there's no way. I thought my problem was I was not putting enough pressure, and that I couldn't keep like the thing against the cloth. That's what I thought I was going wrong. So I was getting so frustrated because I'm like, this thing is against the cloth. Like, I swear I'm putting pressure. Like, I was making holes in the cloth, as you guys saw, because I thought that maybe it needed more pressure. Like, guys, I don't know. But during my final crash out is when I realized I was trying to draw like a heart. So instead of going top to bottom, I went to do the curve. And that's the moment I realized that I was going in the wrong direction. Because I was like, whoa. And then I went and I did it. And I was like, oh my goodness. But we're here now. We are here now. We have done it. So once I finally learned the right direction, it was so easy. It was so fine. You barely even have to put pressure. Like, it was the easiest thing, like going up and down. The only thing that definitely is going to take a lot of practice is like curving it. But as you guys saw, like the Tufting gun has like the handle. It has like the handle where like the trigger is, and then it has the other handle, and that's what you use to guide it. So it's just going to take like time to get familiar with like guiding it to like turn, to get like your curves like perfect or like in the right way. But other than that, just going up and down was super easy. I tried my best with the curves. It was a little bit challenging, but once again, I think that's just something that comes with practice. So here I have 2 final products that I tufted, but we need to cut them and shave them down. You guys saw I started off with a heart. I tried to make a heart. That did not work. So I was like, because I couldn't get the curves like super like, you know, a heart, you need the curves. I couldn't get the curves to like curve. So I was like, you know what, it's gonna be a strawberry. You know, strawberries can be abstract figure. But then I ran out of red yarn, so I grabbed the next closest color, which was like this orange. So then I did it with the orange. I filled in all the spaces, and then I turned and I looked at it from the front, and I was like, oh my god, this does not look like a strawberry. And I thought it was gonna give apple next. So then I'm like, oh, strawberry wasn't working. I ran out of red, so I grabbed this orange, and I was like, you know what, maybe it'll give apple. And then I looked to the front, and I was like, this is giving pumpkin. Even my mom came outside right after that and was like, oh, look at your pumpkin. I was like, guess it's gonna be a pumpkin. So I put a little stem and a leaf, and it's a pumpkin. And then I wanted to get redemption on the heart, so I tried to do another heart. It came out better. But when I tried to outline the curves, it got a little messy, because once again, I think practicing the curve, it's just gonna come with practice mastering it. But let me show you what I was able to whip up, and you guys gonna be like, Hailey, wow, this looks like something, like good, compared to my crash outs trying to figure out how to use the gun. But here's my first one. It's giving apple / pumpkin. I feel like it's a lot more round for a pumpkin, but at the same time, it can be whatever you think it looks like more. Let me know if you guys think it looks more like a pumpkin or if it looks more like an apple. But guys, this was the best I could make with this space. I did try to do a heart. Now that I'm looking at it on the camera, I swear it looked like a heart. Now, I don't know what it's giving now. But I tried. But my pumpkin, like guys, look at these, look at the, I don't know if you call these stitchers or what, but look at this, guys. Look at how amazing. Like, look at those lines. Like, it was so easy, and it was actually so fun, like, once I got the hang of it. And it's like, you don't have to like fill in every single spot, just because once it gets to the other side, it like fluffs out the yarn. But very cute. So let's finish up. I think we're gonna give up on it. Doesn't even look like art. I tried, but I think we're gonna finish our pumpkin slash apple. Let me know in the comments if you guys think this looks more like an apple or more of a pumpkin. Next step is to use the carpet trimmer, and I'm using the flat lay so that it can just go over and make sure everything is flat, because I don't know if you guys can like tell on camera, but some of them like poke out higher than others, some are like more in than others. So this is just gonna make it flat. It also comes with different blades. Like if you want to just like freehand it, it comes with like different blades. Also, you can take this off and just use the normal blade. Also, and like freestyle. Typically this is used when you have like multiple colors and you basically kind of want to create like little creases and like kind of like divide where all the colors meet. As you can see, I don't really have that. There is like a little bit, like if I wanted to, I could do it like right there, but this isn't like a kind of like a color block. There's not like patches of different colors. So I'm just going to use the flat lay and just make everything nice and even. Well, here it is. This was my first attempt at tufting a project. We did have some faults, we did have some error use, but that was all me. That was all me. Once I finally got it right, it was the easiest thing, and I felt so dumb and I wasted so much yarn, but I promise you it was so easy, it was so quick, and it was really fun. Like I said, this is definitely something that I'm not used to doing. I definitely think it's something that's going to take practice, but luckily I do have an extra cloth. I think the gray one's also a cloth. I have some extra cloths to continue practicing, and I'm pretty sure you can use any type of acrylic yarn with it. And if you guys know, I have tons of acrylic yarn, but for my first ever try, I love our little pumpkin. Like, look at him, he's so cute, and it's only gonna get better from here, hopefully. Once again, thank you so much Bees Gear for sending me this whole tufting starter kit and the frame. If you guys are looking to get your own starter kit and frame, it would be linked down below for you guys to check out. I definitely recommend if you guys are interested in learning how to tuft. I think it's something that could be really cool and something I'm definitely going to keep like dipping into in the future, just because overall it's just so cool. Like, imagine making your own little rugs or your own little like coasters or like little like decor pieces, and it's such a different use for yarn than just like crocheting. It's just so different. It's so fun. If you have some acrylic yarn that you need for it to go, this is definitely good use, and hopefully I can keep on practicing and get better. But don't forget to check them out in the description. They are an Amazon company, so if you have Prime, also super quick shipping. And thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for coming along with my tufting adventure. It was lots of fun. It was quick and easy once I got the hang of it. Well, now you know not to make the mistake I made. But that was all me, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Be sure to like this video, comment if you guys want, and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So, bye everyone.